Scripts suck. I'm Coach Jeremy Nace, and I want to share with you some information today that's going to change the way you look at this industry. I am not a big fan of scripts, never have been. I've been told just to follow the script, read it word for word, you'll get people to buy from you and so forth. It never works out that way. You spend a lot of time learning a script that's written for somebody else, someone else's language style, someone else's speaking tone, and it sounds robotic when you redeliver it. How many times you've read the script and read it out loud to yourself and say, damn, it sounds robotic, it sounds stupid, it sounds staged. And if you're thinking that, your clients are thinking the same thing. Your prospects are hearing the same stuff reiterated over and over again by all the big IMOs and FMOs, the same scripts we've all been taught, and they don't work. Some people can make them work, great for them. I'm not one of them that can follow a script word for word and not sound like I'm repeating a pre-scripted thing. It just doesn't work for me. So what I've been teaching my agents for the last 2 years pretty much is how to build a question chain. A question chain is your personalized script of how you set your appointments. What questions you ask to help bring up the interest in the client's mind or prospect's mind. See, when we're reading a script, we're usually telling the prospect a lot of things. But what I found in this industry in my 30 years is you have to ask questions. You have to get people to understand what the problem is before they're going to want to fix the problem. So question chains are that way of building that problem in the client's mind. 5 or 6 questions in a properly laid out format that can help you guide your prospect along your path, right? Why are questions important? Well, one, it helps you solve the problem, but 2, gives you a personalized resource of things you can build from. So building your first question chart or your question chain is essential. I was talking to my agents today. We're doing some coaching calls and reviewing his question chains and trying to make changes to it and so forth. And he had the epiphany. And for years, and some of you have heard the story from my dad, me learning the question technique years ago, but my dad's always said, if you ask enough questions, you can set up with anybody. And today, the agent I was talking to, Jeremy, you and dad are 100% right. It's all about asking questions. If you ask enough questions, you can set up with anybody. So building your first question chart is essential for your business. Just as big as your marketing plan, your lead generation strategy, but having the way to get from your lead, your prospect, and from raising their hand to the actual sit. There's a process there, and not a lot of companies are teaching that anymore. They're teaching you to just follow the script. So get rid of your script. Start working on your process. Learn to ask the right questions that can get your prospect to walk from A to Z with you. That's all you have to do, and then go out and practice it. Another thing that the agent was telling me today is working with my friends and family has been the best experience. And he has sold them before. He's been through different IMOs. We had to practice on them before. But the practice he's getting from talking to his friends and family has changed his whole outlook of his chain. He has learned to deal with the hardest and harshest objections you can get from friends and family, especially ones that have been sold in the past. And it's given him that new look saying, I know how to do this. I can do this. And to learn those question chains, learning how to ask the right questions to establish the problem in the client's mind is the first step to getting to that next stage, which is the appointment to the close. We have a dedicated sales process we teach. Getting the prospect to raise their hand, or whether you're just talking to cold prospects, using your question chain can get you from A to Z very, very quickly. It establishes a new way for you to help your prospects. It establishes a better way to communicate with your prospects rather than tell them, hey, I'm selling life insurance, you want to buy some? Or, hey, I'm calling from so-and-so IMO. You fill up my lead card for your mortgage protection. My first talk to talk. It sounds like crap. I'll give you one question to help you get started. And again, this is off my personal questions. I use my personal practice. They can be different for a lot of people. And again, I'm living in northwestern Georgia. Bunch of conservative rednecks right around here, from my marketplace. But it starts with one question. And this is how my question chain starts. The way the government's spending money hand over fist, our national debt increasing to $37 or $34 trillion now. Who's going to end up paying for those taxes? Who's going to end up paying for those debts long term? How's the government going to impose collection of those debts? Through taxes. So you think taxes are going to be higher or lower in the future? And it goes into a couple more stuff. That's what I'm giving the beginning part. But if you want to learn more about this strategy and learn more about the question chains in general, come remember our resource center, $30, $40 a month, whatever it is. Not very expensive. to get this key components of training you need to explode your business. And the guys I've taught these chains to for the last 2 or 3 years that I've really focused on initially this whole different process is changing the lives of the agents. It's making their jobs much, much simpler, having a personalized script, for lack of a better word, to build from. And as you build your first question chain, for your primary market, you can build 3, 4 other ones that lead conversations in different circumstances. Whether you're doing long-term care, estate planning, life insurance, annuities, collecting assets under management, selling health insurance, selling more, Medicare, doesn't matter. If you build the right question chain, you can help your prospects through the problem process so they can want to have a solution at the end. But you have to get them to understand the problem they have first. No problem, there can be no solution. Work on your question chains. If you need a little help, want some guidance, give me a call, set up a 50-minute strategist with me, see if we can help you build your chain and get you on the right track. Or check out our resource center where there's tons of videos, scripts, and all kinds of charts and question charts already built for you that you can pull from to pull your inspiration from. That's all I have for you guys today. Make it a great day.